Hey guys, so today is Monday, the 25th. Yes, 25th of February. Today is day one of my keto journey, and I'm pretty nervous. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but I'm also really excited. So I am fasting this morning, probably until lunchtime. So I have my rocket fuel latte. If you have no idea what that is, I suggest you check out healthfulpursuit.com. The gal's name is Lauren Vogel, I think is her last name, and she also has a YouTube channel. So but I'm following basically her philosophy of keto. So she has some different profiles based on you know, kind of just the type of person you are and things like that. So definitely check her out if you have more questions. But I'm having a rocket fuel latte. It's similar to like bulletproof coffee, but it's not butter. So this has MCT oil in it. It has cacao butter. It has, what else? Hemp seeds and I can't remember what else. Some other stuff. Oh, collagen, stuff like that. So it's basically meant to like give your body a little bit of a boost in carbs without breaking your fast. So it's like a small enough amount that your fast doesn't get broken, but it helps to give you energy and give you mental clarity and just allow you to, like, you know, just start your day and not feel like you're starving. And she developed this because she felt like when she was drinking bulletproof coffee that she would get very shaky and jittery, and she didn't have that mental clarity that she was looking for, and that you're meant to have and you should have on keto. So she developed this, and she said it's worked for so many women, and it's basically just a difference in keto between men and women. There are some things on the ketogenic diet that I have learned through like doing my research and starting this journey that work very well for men but don't work for women. But not many women realize that there needs to be a little bit of an adjustment and a change based on being a woman, you know, hormonal things and just all that stuff. So that's what I'm having. Long story short, for breakfast, I'm running a little late. It's already 8 o'clock and I'm not feeling that great. So we've been like fighting this cold thing between my husband and Elias and I. We've kind of all like rotated through it a little bit. Elias obviously had it worse, but my husband and I have just kind of like been fighting it for about a week or two. So it's hitting me hard today, but hopefully I can get through the day and just come home and rest. Yeah, right. But we'll see. Also, for lunch today, I'm taking a Cobb salad with bacon and hard-boiled eggs and cheese and blue cheese dressing. And then I also have guac, and I have nut thins to have with my guac if I don't put it on my salad, but I don't know if I'm gonna eat that. And then I have cheese for my snack. So basically, as I'm starting this journey, I'm trying to like eat through what we already have at home, and not just, you know, let it all go to waste. So I have like these Sargento breaks from our Sam's Club haul, which I love. They're like my favorite snack. So I'm still working those into the plan. It may not be perfectly keto, but you know, I'm not gonna just let that stuff go to waste. So that's what I'm having. And then I did make some fat bombs in case I get a sweet tooth, which I'm sure I will because I just always have a sweet tooth. And then I also have some green tea with matcha, so just tea bags. So I'll have that, and I brought my liquid stevia, so I'll be all set to go as far as sweetener, and we will see how this day goes. So I'll check in with you guys after work today. Hey guys, so it is the end of the day on Monday. We're getting ready to have dinner. It's like 7:15, and for dinner we're gonna have keto fried rice, which I already tasted it just to taste it and make sure it was good, and it's really good, so I'm really excited. So we're gonna have that. I did use soy sauce, which you can see totally back here, because that's what we have. So like I mentioned, I'm going through like the things that we have while kind of systematically like reducing carbs on my part, and just kind of monitoring that, like things like this, like you know, soy sauce has a lot of sodium, so you should use like liquid aminos, but we don't have that, so I'm using what we have right now. So totally fine. But I made the fried rice with cauliflower, with like riced cauliflower. So I meal prepped that yesterday, which was Sunday, and then I wasn't really sure how I was going to use it. I thought I would just use it as a side, and then I saw. Okay guys, sorry, I got interrupted. My stepdad called. He's coming over to look at our car. So yeah, so that's what we're having for dinner is cauliflower fried rice. And I will say, like, for my first day, I feel like I did pretty well. I honestly, like, I don't think I brought enough food, to be honest, because, like, towards, like, 3 o'clock, I was still feeling pretty hungry, and I'd eaten, you know, my salad for lunch. I wasn't hungry in the morning, like, after having my coffee, so that was really good. But like I said, I definitely was, like, I was ready for lunch. Like, I was ready for lunch. And then after lunch, I just kind of felt like I didn't quite get enough food. So along with my salad today, I did bring some meatballs that I had meal prepped, and I'm so glad I brought those because I did eat them right after I ate my salad. So kind of a weird lunch. But like I said, I was still kind of hungry. So I think the volume of food maybe that I need needs to be adjusted a little bit. My salad wasn't as hearty as it should have been, but that kind of is what it is. So I think for tomorrow, I'm either going to bring some of the leftovers of this for lunch, or something else that I've meal prepped, and I'll just do salad. Oops. I'll just do salads as like sides, I think, for a little bit until I kind of get adjusted to things. But that's where we are so far. So that's what the day's looking like. All right, friends. So I am getting ready to head to work. I did decide to go with a fatty rocket fuel coffee. I just added some collagen. Like, I have like a collagen protein. I don't know, I think I got the wrong thing. But it's a collagen protein, and I added MCT oil. The collagen protein is chocolate flavored, so it's like a mocha. And then I added a little bit of creamer, like coconut creamer. So I don't know what's happening with this like random curl. Anyway, that's what I'm having. So I'm gonna kind of continue my fast and get off to work and get my day started. So that's it. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday. It's day 3 of keto. I am in my husband's car today, and I am just getting ready to go to work. My lips are very dry. Like Dave Chappelle, y'all. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, day 2 went really well. I took a lot of food for lunch, because I felt like the first day I really underestimated how much food I would want to eat at lunch, or how like much volume. So it was like a little bit after lunch and I was hungry again. So yesterday, and honestly I think part of it is habit, but for yesterday, which was day 2, I ate a pretty big lunch. Like I ate lunch and what would have been like an afternoon snack at lunch. And then I was pretty satisfied. I ended up eating again a little, like just a really small snack around like 3:30. So I just had some pickle spears that I brought. But other than that, I was like totally full, very happy, and I felt really, really good. So that was really good. And then yesterday we had pasta, well not pasta, I made zucchini noodles and pasta for my husband and our friend, and meatballs because yesterday was our FPU class. So I usually make dinner for everyone. So I did that, and I just made zucchini noodles for myself. The guys actually ate some of them too, but so that was fine. And what else? But the really interesting thing was that I didn't want like dessert afterwards. Like it kind of crossed my mind. I was like, what about something like kind of, you know, sweet after? Because usually like I have dessert too. Like I serve dessert also after our dinner, and I didn't, obviously. We had cookies, so my husband was offering cookies, so like, that was available, but I didn't want anything. And then we got Elias put in bed, and my tummy was like feeling a little bit weird, so I just made some tea with lemon and a little bit of stevia, and that was it. I went to bed and I was like totally satisfied, and I was shocked. So I ate last at 8 o'clock. It's 7:35 right now, and I'm gonna fast until lunch. I am having my coffee. So in the keto diet book, she has a bunch of different recipes for like rocket fuel lattes is what she calls them. It's like bulletproof coffee, but it's not butter. It's using MCT oil. You can also use like coconut oil, but it's also like collagen is in some of them. Mine this morning has almond butter, so it is a little bit of like a caloric boost, like a little carby, but it's basically just to give you sustained energy. And it's kind of like the difference between men and women with their like just caloric needs. She said she found that, I think I've already explained this, but she said she found when she made bulletproof coffee that she was really jittery and she felt anxious like a couple hours after drinking it, and she found that that was the case with a lot of women, so she made rocket fuel lattes instead. And I love them. I've been totally satisfied and full and happy drinking them the last few days. So today's day 3. Again, I'm bringing a bunch of food for lunch. So I have Brussels sprouts and asparagus and meatballs leftover from last night, and then I also have some leftover fried rice from our dinner on Monday. So I'm thinking that will either be like an afternoon snack, or if I do need some more food at lunch, then I'll eat that with my lunch also. But then I still have my usual snacks, so my Sargento Breaks little box thing, and what else? I brought some guacamole. So I also brought nut thins, which are not technically like super great. They are really high in carbs, so I have like a quarter of a serving. It's just a few to have with my guac because I haven't been able to buy pork rinds yet. So that's it. That's what I'm doing today, and we will see how this goes. I'm feeling really good. I woke up this morning to feed Elias at 5, and well, he woke up, let's be honest, and I was feeding him, and I wasn't feeling like a zombie like I usually do. Like usually when I feed him in the mornings, at any time, you know, when we get up to feed him at night, I get up to feed him and I'm like asleep, you know, as he's eating, and I'm just like, okay, come on, finish your bottle, like go back to sleep. And today I was just like awake and alert, and I felt really good. So really crazy, but good improvement. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit of the keto flu. Like last night, like I said, my tummy was not feeling the best, but other than that, I'm feeling really good. So I am pretty excited and going to day 3 strong. I'm just ready to grocery shop, let's be honest. That'd be great. I'll probably order some groceries today to pick up Friday. Yeah, so that's it. Hey friends, so it is Wednesday evening, so it's the end of day 3 on keto for me, and I actually spent this evening at my mom's. So I picked up Elias from our house. Actually, my dad was here watching him, and we went over to my mom's. We also stopped at Trader Joe's, so I'm going to share with you a Trader Joe's haul. And things got a little bit crazy today. I had a very like stressful day, stressful morning at least, and so my mom and I went to lunch. We both had salads. I don't know if I shared this, but my mom and stepdad do keto as well, so they are such a great resource for tons of like tips and tricks and recipes and all that good stuff. So we went to lunch and we both had salads, which were super good and so filling. It was so good. And then, like I said, I picked up Elias after work, and you see this balloon going crazy? It's from Valentine's Day. Sorry. And I went to Trader Joe's, and then we hung out at my mom's. So at my mom's, my mom had made some dinner. Like she'd prepped a bunch of burger patties and bacon, and I think that's it. Burgers? Bacon. Oh, and I had leftovers from my lunch today since I didn't eat it since I went out with my mom. So I just brought that with me because I wasn't sure what I would, you know, have for dinner or if they would have something. So I wanted to bring that so that I could eat dinner while we were over there. And so we had burgers and the veggies that I brought, and burgers with cheese and bacon. So that was great. And it was so yummy. And my mom actually made this like strawberry dessert. It's like a strawberry cheesecake mousse kind of a thing. I'm gonna try and make it here in like the next few days. Here, obviously. Where else would I try and make it? In the next few days, and I'll share with you guys kind of how that comes out. And yeah, so I'll do that for you. But like I said, I went to Trader Joe's and I just wanted to pick up some things because I'm feeling like I'm feeling really good, honestly, on keto so far. I don't find that I'm like starving. I find that I'm pretty satisfied. I find that my energy levels are super, like, I don't know what you call it, the same. Like, they're very steady. There we go, that's the word. Like, steady energy. I don't find that I have, like, much brain fog like I used to. Ever since Elias was born, and this is one big reason why I decided to do keto, because ever since he was born, obviously, like, being up all crazy hours of the night and just, you know, not getting as much sleep as I used to, I was foggy, so foggy. I could not focus at work. Like, I would have like a really bad afternoon crashes. At 3 o'clock, I would like want to take a nap and eat everything in sight. So it was just bad. And I find that that has already gone away. I do still have like some urges where I like want to snack a little bit, but I think it's more habit than hunger. So I obviously do provide myself like healthy snacks, which is one thing I wanted to get a few more of, which is one reason I went to Trader Joe's. So I'm going to turn you guys around and share with you what I got in this haul and kind of talk you through like why I got the items. Alright guys, we're going to jump right in with some treats. So I got 2 of these dark chocolate bars. They're Simply Light. They're 0 sugar. They're made with stevia, so that is a win. Are they made with stevia? Did I just make that up? Oh no, they have maltitol. Dang it. Keto fail. Alright, well, lesson learned. This will probably be for like emergency purposes. My counter's dirty. Gross. Okay. And then I got these dark chocolate almond butter cups. These do have sugar, but I could not resist dark chocolate and almond butter. Just felt like if there's a day where like I really need like a little bit of a treat, this would be great. And they're small. They're really good. They have really good peanut butter cups also at Trader Joe's, but this is the first time I've seen almond butter, so I wanted to hop on those. Also got a container of strawberries. Obviously, like, berries are keto friendly, so that's good. Coconut cream. I have never tried this, so I didn't even read the label. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of started getting in a hurry. But it's just organic coconut and water, so that's good. So this will be great in, like, coffee or, like, my rocket fuel lattes if I want coconut cream in them, something like that. So, really good. I also got a grinder of pink Himalayan sea salt. Everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend. This stuff is, I've heard it's so good, so I wanted to grab some of that. Also grabbed some of this tiny little container of chicken bone broth. I also got some cream cheese. This is whipped cream cheese. This is for a recipe that I saw today also. It's for like chocolate mousse. Hello, somebody. And then some sour cream. I also grabbed dry roasted and salted pistachios to have some nuts. I actually don't usually buy nuts like for myself. I'll usually buy mixed nuts for my husband because he loves those. And I usually eat nuts from work. So I'll still like do that, but I wanted some for home also because my work provides like snacks and nuts are one of the things. I also grabbed a couple of kombuchas. These I think are going to be really good when I'm wanting something fizzy, and they're just so good for your gut health. So I love kombucha anyway, and I just decided to grab a couple. And I really only drink like that much at a time. Like it's so small. So for me, it lasts like a few days, so it's good. I also grabbed this thick and chunky salsa, which is actually new. I hadn't seen this before. And you guys, I've been having such a hard time finding pork rinds, and I'm so like over it. I'm so done. I know they're at Walmart. I just haven't been to Walmart in a few days or in a couple weeks. So I need to just get them when I do my order this week. These are celery hearts, so it's just like the inside part of the celery without like the crazy tips and stuff. I got 2 of these microwavable Brussels sprouts. This is just because it's easy. This is, I actually pan roast them, but I hate cutting them because it's so much waste. And you end up with like half of the amount of Brussels sprouts anyway because you have to throw away all the leaves. It's crazy. So then this broccoli slaw is not totally keto friendly, but I think just to add it to a little bit to salads is totally fine to, have the carrots in there. And then I got 2 packages of riced cauliflower. We've discovered this week that we love this stuff. I made keto fried rice. It was so good, so I'm really excited about that. And this, I'll have now 3 containers of riced cauliflower in the fridge, which is great because I have found a ton of recipes that use it, and I'm excited to try some of those. This is butternut squash zigzags. I got 2 of these. I got kind of overzealous with these guys, but I figured this would be a nice substitute when I'm like really dying for like French fries, when I make a burger and stuff like that. Also picked up some of this Alaskan sockeye salmon fillets. It's what is it? It's just over 1 pound, but I'm gonna prep or make this probably for this weekend. Also grabbed these baby avocados. You guys, fun fact, I'm actually mildly allergic to avocados, or at least to the guacamole at Chipotle. And I've always just blamed it on the avocados because like I'm not allergic to limes, so I don't know what else it would be. But having the guac from like the Holy Guacamole, those little cups, has been totally fine for me. Alright guys, and then, so I also got some lunch meat, roasted turkey breast, and rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. It's so hard to find deli meat that is good for keto, doesn't have sugar in it, which is crazy. Everything has sugar, it's awful. And then I got some bacon, of course, because bacon just makes everything better. I did pick up some organic unsweetened coconut flakes. I saw a recipe in this book here. This is the keto diet book that I've been following for like breaded chicken. So I'm going to try that. Okay, and last but not least, I got some mild cheddar cheese sticks, some small sweet potatoes, and some salad greens. So that's everything I picked up at Trader Joe's. That is like keto, happy girl kind of a thing. So that's it. So that's kind of the end of day 3. Hey guys, so it's Thursday morning, day 4 of keto. So this is what I'm taking for lunch today, and just to let you know, I'll be going straight from work to worship practice at our church, so I'm not really gonna have time to come home, so I'm taking a lot of food. So here I just have some meatballs that I made for meal prep, and some pasta sauce with Parmesan cheese. This is Brussels sprouts with bacon. They may not look the best, I kind of cooked them too long, and asparagus. And then this is a little like snack box. One of the things I like to make, this is a little bit of salad greens, and my dressing, it doesn't look like there's anything in there right now. It's just apple cider vinegar and a little bit of oil. And the salad has pink Himalayan sea salt, like they use the grinder on it, and then some pepper. This is roasted turkey that I got from Trader Joe's yesterday with a little bit of whipped cream cheese, and you just put the cream cheese in it and roll up the turkey and cut it as you see fit. You can also leave it whole, but I like little bite-sized pieces for snacks. And then this is some celery with almond butter. This is some leftover cauliflower fried rice that I'll probably eat as like my dinner on the way to practice. And then these are the snacks I'm taking. I like to give myself a lot of options, especially when I'm at work, because it's really tempting to eat off plan. And like if I get a sweet tooth, you know, I want something for that. If I want something salty or crunchy, I want something for that. So I just try and be prepared. I pretty much eat one of these guys, or have every day. This week I just don't eat the sweet stuff. So this one has golden raisins and regular raisins, and I just pick those out, and I just eat the cheese and the nuts. So it's just sharp cheddar, white cheddar, something like that. Yeah, white cheddar and cashews in there. These are some fat bombs, and I usually just need like 1.5 or something, just kind of like a pick-me-up when I'm feeling a little low. And then this is my dark chocolate. I'm probably just going to leave this at work so I have it with me. I had a little square, literally 1 square of it, which is just like half. So this is like the empty part. Last night with some almond butter. It was so good. So not the best chocolate, but I didn't realize that it had maltitol, which is not the best like sugar substitute for you. So I'm just going to eat through what I bought, and then we'll get something different next time. I also have some pistachios here, again, to kind of appease that crunchy craving if I want it. And then some guacamole and nut thins. And like I said, nut thins are not like 100% approved, but to replace my chip craving or chip habit, right now they are working really well. And then this guac is just awesome. I love it. They're nice and small. I usually eat about like half of a portion, I would say, as a fat if I'm gonna have guac. I'm not the biggest avocado person, but I'm learning to be. I'm learning to appreciate them, so there's that. So yeah, that's everything. I'm probably not gonna eat all of this stuff, like especially all of this. This is a lot. But just I want to make sure I have it so that I'm prepared and I don't feel like I have to grab stuff. For breakfast this morning, I'm debating between doing a rocket fuel latte or a keto milkshake. So I'll keep you guys posted and let you know what I end up having. That is our morning so far. Okay guys, so it is day 5 of keto, week 1, and things are going really well. I did go ahead and weigh myself this morning because I think I want to put up this first week on Saturday. So technically my weigh-in would be on Saturday morning because I weighed myself last Saturday. So I cheated and kind of went ahead one day. But I think I might just switch to Fridays now that I weighed myself this morning, and we'll just go forward from there. So I am down 2 pounds, which is really great. I already feel like my body composition is changing a little bit, like my belly's kind of going down a bit. So I feel really good about that. And yeah, I'm feeling great. I know I didn't really get a chance to film much yesterday because I had worship practice, and when I came home it was really late. I actually did run to Walmart to pick up a couple items that I didn't have to go to the grocery store over the weekend. So I got things like ground beef and pork rinds. I got these like cheese crisp things, which look amazing. And what else? Some LaCroix waters, LaCroix, whatever. Did you guys know that it's like faux French? Like that company was made by like 2 guys in Oregon. Yeah, it's like has nothing to do with anything like French, so it's crazy, but that's what that is. So I got that and just a couple other things. I'll probably show you guys as I go and like as I do meal prep for next week what I got, if there's anything new that you haven't seen. And yeah, so things are going well. I'm just having some coffee as usual, just my rocket fuel latte. I made it a little bit differently today, and I didn't blend anything. I just used a little bit of the half and half coconut almond creamer, the unsweetened. I added my MCT oil. I added a dash of cinnamon, 3 stevia packets because I like things sweet, even though my sweet taste has changed a lot. And then vanilla extract. So that's it. Let me actually taste it because I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah, it's good. It's very cinnamony. I'm not a stranger to like spices. I'm not shy with them at all. So I just throw those in as needed. I forgot to share with you guys that my husband tried one of the little dark chocolate almond butter cups, and I had just a tiny bite of it. It was so sweet. This was on Wednesday night. It was so sweet, I almost died. I told him, this is like eating an Oreo. And he was like, what? And like I said, I had the tiniest bite. They're mini cups. So he bit like half of it. I had a teeny tiny bite, and then he had the rest. But yeah, it was crazy how sweet it was. So really interesting. Totally goes to show you that your tastes really do change. And I think like day 3 of any new style of eating or any new you know, health plan or health goal, day 3 is really where you start to see a big shift, I think, in your taste, in everything that it is that you've been experiencing. By day 3, I feel like your cravings have really kind of subsided. By day 3, I feel like your body is just like adapting to the change really well. So that's where I am. I'm gonna go to work today, obviously. I forgot to show you guys my lunch, but I just have leftover cauliflower rice. I have a LaCroix. It's actually the tangerine, which I haven't had before. They're unsweetened. There's like nothing in them, so they're perfect for, you know, if you want like something a little fizzy. And then tonight I'm gonna make a keto pizza. That's what I got at Walmart also, were some tortillas or like wrap things to have as a pizza base. So I'm really excited about that, because it's Pizza Friday and the girl's gotta have her pizza. So let's do this. Let's get this Monday started. I have other snacks as well. The almond butter and celery that I did yesterday, I showed you guys. And then the turkey cream cheese roll-ups were amazing. Those probably like my favorite afternoon snack now. It was great. And it's just a nice like balance, I think, of protein and like a little veggie and a good amount of fat. So that's where I'm at so far. Let's get this day started. Okay guys, so I'm making some pizzas for dinner tonight. So I'm using this tortilla as our base, tortilla wrap, I guess it technically is, as the base of our pizzas. And this guy, for one, it's 16 carbs, but you take out the fiber, so you subtract the fiber out of the total carbs, so it's technically 5 carbs. So really good. For 1 serving, so which is obviously 1 tortilla. I shouldn't say obviously, because it could not be 1 tortilla, but that's what it is for 1 tortilla. And then I'm using this marinara sauce. It is Monte Bene garlic marinara pasta sauce. It does not have any sugar added, which is great. So really good ingredients there. And let's see, half a cup is 1 serving. That's a lot for a pizza. So, and then again, so for half a cup, it would be 6 carbs, but we're probably not even going to use half a cup for 1 or for 2 pizzas, not let alone 1. So that would be fine. And then I've got Parmesan cheese, which I'm going to add as well. I also have mozzarella, pepperoni, and some bacon that I'm going to add to that. And then I pulled out some garlic and oregano because I'm going to add a little bit, maybe not garlic because the sauce is garlic, but some oregano to the pasta sauce. My tip for like making things taste a little more homemade is just to add extra seasoning. Just don't, be shy about seasoning your food well. I think that's really important and something that a lot of people miss out on. So use that seasoning. Don't be afraid. Alright guys, so here are the pizzas. I'm going to put them in the oven. I have it at 350 and I'm just going to put it in until the cheese is melted and like everything's warmed up. One thing I want to say is that the pasta sauce is not my favorite for making pizzas because it's very chunky. I feel like for pasta it'll be great, but for pizza not so much. So I would try and find like maybe a smoother one, I want to say. So yeah, that's my only note about that. So I used some regular pasta sauce for my hubbies, but that's okay. So we're going to put these in and I'm going to make a salad for myself for the side, and that will be dinner. Alright guys, so that concludes my first week of keto. It is about 9 o'clock. Yeah, 8:51, so almost 9. And yeah, everything went really well. Our pizzas were really good. I inserted a picture because I was holding Elias when everything was done, so my husband did the plating of our food. But yeah, the pizzas were really good and my husband liked them, and so that was perfect. So that's it for week 1 for me, for at least the work week. Tomorrow I'm gonna meal prep and I'll walk you guys through that process also, and share with you kind of like what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm trying to decide if I am going to continue just learning how to eat keto style next week, or if I'm really going to start like counting calories and counting my macros. I mean, not calories necessarily, but counting my macros. So jury is still out for that because honestly I hate counting macros. Like, it is the one thing I never ever want to do. So I really prefer just intuitive eating and just learning like what I should be eating, what's best for me to be eating, and then just like running with that. So who knows, I may not count my macros. Kiki's whining, which is what you just heard my husband respond to. So that's it. So let me know in a comment down below any questions you have, any recipes you want to see. I have on the meal plan for next week like a cauliflower bake, which I'm really excited about. I honestly feel like cauliflower is like a hidden unicorn that like of a vegetable, and all of a sudden it's just like everything to me. So we'll see how that goes next week, and I'll keep you guys posted and continue sharing on the keto journey. Thanks for watching, friends, and I'll talk to you soon.